Second Thessalonians 2:3, let no man deceive you by any means. For that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. We giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Hashem, Yahweh Shai B'Hashem, Rachah HaKodash, double honors, the apostle elders of great millstone, where I learned this truth from. Peace and salutations to all the brothers on down, teaching and pushing this gospel wherever you are, to the best of your ability in your lot. We call a lesson Hocus Pocus. Just sitting there thinking yesterday, and this two words just came back in the day when you used to have all these cartoons and things that you'd watch it. Hocus Pocus. So I thought, well, let's look it up. What is the definition? Sleight of hand, illusion, deceptive magic, deceptive words or actions meant to mislead. Someone's face should be right next to these meanings here and definition. Something presented as powerful or mystical, but actually fraudulent. Let's keep reading. Who's got their pseudoscience and their lies? Let's just jump to verse 6. The whole of this chapter is dynamite. And now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed. Who's that? In his time is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. We're not gonna stop calling you out. It's time for you to be exposed. We're at the end of this thing, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work. What's that? Multiple sins, lawlessness, everything about this man is against his adverse. That's who is taking his marching orders from Satan, Satanas. It means adversary, adverse to right and righteousness. The mystery of lawlessness doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, starting with this word, even him whose coming is after the workings of Satan, with all power and hocus pocus, signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness, hocus pocus, sleight of hand, or unrighteousness in them that perish. Why? Because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. No, they're not going to be saved if it's not their lot. They're calling us Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We know who we are now. This man is doing his rituals like out there in plain sight. He started right from the beginning. Let's just get one quick verse here in Genesis 3. The serpent now, start at the top. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field. We know this word subtle, slimy, which the Lord God had made. And he said unto the woman, yea, the Most High said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden. So we know how the story developed. He's coming with his half-truth. He's more subtle. He's a liar. He's a deceiver. Half-truth is a lie. So he's putting his lies out there right from the beginning, but it's all his sorcery and magic. Let's look at Isaiah 47. 9 and 10. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in a day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection. Why? For the multitude of thy sorceries, your hocus pocus, your lies, your half-truth, and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee. And thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. That's what this man has been saying. That's who he thinks he is. Well, we're going to jump to 12. Stand now with thine enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be, thou shalt be able to profit. If so be, thou mayest prevail. But you can't. Thou art wearied in thy multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, stargazers, monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Behold, they shall be as stubble. The fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm at, nor fire to sit before. No, it's going to be burning you up by way of nuclear war. This is what's happening. This is what you're going to get. Esau. He's being laid bare. His skirt is lifted. It's him. It's Esau Edom, the so-called white man, the hocus pocus. It ain't working. We're going to get to Jeremiah. Just a quick follow on here. Jeremiah, I think we go from 15. For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen. That's the chief amongst them. Who's that? Amalek, the Amalekites. They're over there in our land claiming to be us. Jeremiah 49:15. Lo, I'll make thee small among the heathen and despised among men. Thy terribleness hath deceived thee. It's perverted this, all repeated. It's the whole of Obadiah. And the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. They call themselves Caucasian. What does that mean? Cave dweller. It's them. Can't you see? Can't you see? That holdest the height of the hill, though that shouldest make thy nest. Though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord. Also Edom, the Edomite, so-called white man, shall be a desolation over there in Babylon the Great. It's America, his headquarters. Everyone that goeth by it, it shall be astonished and shall hiss scorn at the plagues thereof, as in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah. And we know what happened there. It rained fire, and the neighbor cities thereof, saith the Lord. No man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it. Why not? It's going to be utterly burned with fire. Let's get more on his magic. Revelation 13:15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. That's what he's getting ready to do with his microchip. All these robotics and everything he's bringing is so-called pseudoscience. This is the pinnacle of it. He's right at the edge. He is known as the edge. The border of wickedness is who he is. He's reached the edge, the limit. There ain't nowhere else to go. After that comes a change of rulership. And he had power to give life unto the chained image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Come with it. And he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive this mark, this charagma, etch your skin, put this small, like a rice grain, inside of you, and join you to their system, a mark in the right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. If you can't get it, you're being blocked from this truth. You can't get it for a reason. The Most High is not allowing you in. Revelation 18. Let's try to wrap up right here. Let's go from 8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and famine, mourning. Death and mourning, famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire from intercontinental ballistic missiles and chariot laser fire from Yahweh and the angelic army. He's coming with it. He's coming with it. He's coming. Utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord God who judgeth her. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her, when they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour, just one, is thy judgment come. Everybody's going to be standing back and watching. Verse 23, and the light of a candle shall shine no more at all in thee, and the voice of the bridegroom and the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee. Why? For thy merchants were the great men of the earth. For by thy hocus pocus, by thy sorceries, were all nations deceived, and in her was found the blood of the prophets and of the saints and of all that were slain upon the earth. See that? Your hocus pocus can't work against the elect. Lord willing, we're of that number. No weapon formed against the remnant, the chosen, from the beginning of the world. Hocus pocus.